Thank you for tuning in again, and I appreciate your time. I also like the way you all responded to my very first video on the retrospective meetings. That was more targeted as a general introductory video. This video is broadly created for the Scrum Master. Today in this video, I will talk about how we can effectively facilitate a retrospective meeting. The very first stage of the structure is the setting up the stage. The way you would like to set up a stage is by setting up the tone. You need to ensure every one of your team member is shoulders down. Nobody is here for the blame game, all right? And the most important aspect of any meeting is the agenda. So you need to ensure the agenda is being discussed with all the members. You need to also ensure while reviewing the agenda, you time box every item, okay? You also set some ground level rules. Those are very important for conflict resolutions. And you need to understand that, everyone is here for their own purposes as well, right? Because this is a team of high performance individuals. Everyone know what they need to do. You also need to reiterate the team values. You re-emphasize the fact that the individual interactions are always over processes and tools. This is a time a Scrum Master should feel the first level of confidence. The reason why is because you have now set the agenda, ground level rules being discussed. You have time boxed the items. Also, you have ensured that every member over here is for the good purpose. Now with this baseline, we'll move to the next stage. Next stage being gather the data. That's exactly what we're all here for, right? There are some ways you can make this meeting a little productive. This particular stage, in fact, one of the way you can do it is by bringing the visualization aspects. Not everyone remember what happened in the last sprint, so you're going to make sure you bring in some matrices. These matrices include charts such as velocity chart, burn down chart, number of defect found, their count, their details, where you need to have the technical debt, what the reason behind it, right? So you bring all those visualization aspects and more beyond this. You know your team better. So you make sure that you have those visual aspects available. You have also encountered some conflicts during the execution. So make sure that you have those items documented in the agenda and have it readily available for people to really look at it and go back in time for the sprint one, right? So that's exactly how you do. Once you empower your team members with these matrices, those visualization aspect, they can actually go back in time for the previous sprint and realize what actually happened. And they are more eager to give you feedback at that time, right? At least they will start thinking about it. I like to be the icebreaker. The way I like to do it is by opening a topic and choosing a topic where I know that most of us have the inputs. So I choose one topic and allow the team to interact. You will realize your team is now starting to open up freely, right? At this moment, you will practice your global listening skills. You need to be in the moment. You need to keep your eyes and ears open. Global listening is another topic I'll cover later, but for this video's sake, you are at this moment where you are gathering the data. You're going to make some bullets for yourself, and once you have the data, you are in a beautiful spot to move to the next stage, and that is generating insights. At this stage, you're going to investigate the data. You're going to identify the trends and issues encountered in the previous sprint based on the data you have just gathered. So in the generate insight stage, what you're going to do is you're going to investigate the data. Insights allow your team to step back, realize, and go back in the moment and start thinking from the perspective of a bigger picture. What really happened and why it happened. So you get into the root cause analysis. You as a Scrum Master play another crucial role. At times, you can realize your team may suffer realizing how to find the root cause. So you allow them by asking five whys. Always remember, Agile is all about inspect and adapt early. These are your efforts to allow the team members to interact. You have to ensure that you do it repeatedly. You have to run these events more often. Following the agenda, it is time boxed. Always remember that. But for sure, you have to make some planning before coming to this meeting, what kind of events you would like to run. Once again, thank you so much for your time today. In the comments section, please suggest your feedback and let me know what would you like to hear in the next video. Till then, you have a very productive week ahead. Bye for now.